The royal family is one of the most famous families in the world. Wherever they go, people watch them carefully. Cameras follow their every step. Reporters write stories about their lives, but what most people see is only a small part of who they really are. On the outside, the royal family looks perfect. They stand very straight. They smile politely. They wear fancy clothes. They speak carefully. This is because they have a job to do. They represent their country. They are part of history. Their actions are important, and many people expect them to be perfect all the time. When the royal family is in public, they follow many rules. These rules tell them how to act, how to speak, and even how to walk. These rules are very strict. The family members learn them from a young age. They practice for many hours to make sure they do everything right. For example, they have to keep a calm face. Even if they are tired or sad, they cannot show it. They must look happy or serious, depending on the situation. This is called keeping their character. It means acting like a symbol, not like a normal person with feelings. This can be very hard. Imagine not being able to smile when you feel happy or to cry when you feel sad. Imagine having to stand still for hours during ceremonies without moving or talking to anyone. This is the life of a royal family member in public. They learn to hide their true feelings behind a mask. The mask is their royal image. But behind the mask, there are real people. The royal family members have dreams, fears, and emotions like everyone else. They get nervous before big events. They get tired after long days. They feel joy when they are with family and friends. They also feel pain when something bad happens. The difference is that they try very hard not to show these feelings in public. Sometimes this makes them seem distant or cold. People may think they are not friendly or caring, but this is not true. They just have to be very careful because they know millions of people are watching. If they lose control even for a moment, it can become a big news story. They know that their actions can affect how people see the whole country. Because of this, the royal family spends a lot of time preparing for public appearances. They have coaches who teach them how to smile naturally. They practice walking and standing properly. They learn how to speak clearly and politely. They also learn how to handle difficult situations, like when someone asks a personal question or when something unexpected happens. Even with all this preparation, sometimes it is still hard to keep the mask. The royal family members are human, and humans feel emotions. When they are with their close family and friends, they relax. They laugh, joke, and sometimes cry. But they must always remember that when they go outside, they have to put the mask back on. One of the reasons the royal family keeps this strict public image is to protect their country's traditions. Many people respect the royal family because they follow these old customs. The family is seen as a symbol of stability and history. Their behavior shows respect for their country and its people. Another reason is to keep order. If the royal family acted like ordinary people, it might cause confusion. For example, if a royal member laughed loudly or showed anger in public, people might feel uncomfortable or lose respect. The family knows that many people look up to them. They want to set a good example. Still, behind the scenes, life is different. Royal family members have private moments where they can be themselves. They can relax and forget about the cameras. They enjoy simple things like spending time with their children, reading books, or walking in the garden. These moments help them stay strong for the public appearances. The royal family also faces many challenges because of their position. They have less privacy than most people. Journalists and photographers try to learn everything about their personal lives. This can be very stressful. Sometimes rumors spread that are not true, and the family must be careful how they respond. Despite these challenges, the royal family continues to serve their country. They attend important events like national holidays, charity functions, and official visits. They meet many people and try to help those in need. They support causes like education, health, and the environment. Through all of this, the royal family's public image remains calm and controlled. They work hard every day to keep this image perfect. It is like a performance on a stage where they must act their parts well. The audience, the public, watches closely and expects nothing less than perfection. In many ways, this can be a lonely life. The family members cannot always share their true feelings with the public. They have to be careful what they say and how they act. Sometimes they wish they could just be normal people without the heavy responsibility of their royal roles. But the royal family also feels proud of their duties. They understand that their role is important. They want to honor their family's history and make a positive difference in the world. They find strength in their traditions and the love they have for their country. Even though they keep a serious face in public, small moments show their real emotions. Sometimes a royal will smile warmly at a child or laugh softly with a friend. These moments are brief but powerful. They remind the world that behind the royal mask is a real person with a heart. In the end, the royal family's public life is a mix of tradition, responsibility, and personal sacrifice. Their strict control of emotions is part of what makes them special. But it also shows how strong they are to keep going every day with such grace. People may admire the royal family for their beauty and power, but the real story is about the human beings who live behind the crowns. Their strength is not just in their titles or dresses, it is in their ability to balance duty with their true selves, even when the world is watching. One day, during a charity event held in a large public park, something happened that was quite different from the usual royal gatherings. The royal family was there to support a cause that helped children in need. Many important people were invited, and the event was covered by many news cameras. The royals were expected to greet guests, give speeches, and pose for pictures. Everything was planned carefully to make sure the event went smoothly and looked perfect. Among the crowd was a little boy named Tommy. Tommy was very excited to see the royal family. He had heard stories about them from his parents and teachers. He believed they were special people who could do wonderful things to help others. Tommy had spent days working on a small gift for the royals. It was a colorful drawing he made with crayons, showing the royal family surrounded by happy children and bright sunshine. He wanted to give this gift personally to one of the royal family members to show his appreciation. Tommy was a shy child. He wasn't used to being around so many people, especially important ones in fancy clothes, but he had a brave heart. When he finally saw the royal family standing near the stage, he took a deep breath and walked towards them. His small hands held the drawing tightly and his eyes were full of hope. As Tommy approached, a royal guard who was standing nearby noticed him. The guard was trained to keep order and protect the family. Normally, the guards did not speak or smile. They stood still and serious, watching carefully. But when the guard saw Tommy's innocent face and his little gift, something inside him softened. The guard stepped aside quietly and allowed Tommy to come closer. One member of the royal family, a young princess, bent down to meet Tommy at his eye level. This simple action surprised many people who were watching. The princess smiled warmly and thanked Tommy for the drawing. She asked him about the colors he chose and the children he had drawn. Tommy's face lit up with happiness as he explained his artwork. For a few moments, the princess forgot about the cameras and the strict rules. She laughed softly at Tommy's funny stories and even shared a secret about her own favorite color. The royal guard, who had been so serious just moments before, also smiled. His usual quiet and distant demeanor changed. He looked genuinely pleased to see the princess so kind and relaxed. This little interaction became a beautiful and unexpected moment. People around them took pictures and videos. The media quickly shared the story of the royal family's kind and human side. Many viewers felt touched by the warmth and friendliness shown in that brief encounter. This moment showed that even the royal family, known for their strict behavior, could break character in the most heartfelt way. It was a reminder that behind their official roles, they were just like everyone else, people who could connect, care, and share simple joys. After the event, the princess kept the drawing in her private room. It reminded her of the importance of staying connected to people, especially children. She knew that moments like this made her role as a royal more meaningful. The royal guard who allowed Tommy to approach also felt changed. He realized that sometimes following the rules too strictly could make people feel distant and unapproachable. Small acts of kindness could make a big difference in how the public saw the royal family. This event became a story told again and again by those who were there. It showed a side of the royal family that people did not often see, a side full of warmth, kindness, and real human connection. The little boy Tommy felt proud and happy too. He knew that his simple drawing had brought a smile to the princess's face and made a royal guard relax his usual serious expression. For Tommy, it was a moment he would never forget. This story reminds us that sometimes breaking away from formal roles and rules can create the most beautiful memories. It teaches us that kindness and genuine moments are what truly connect people, no matter who they are or where they come from. Not long after the joyful moments at the charity event, The royal family faced a much more serious and emotional time. The country was hit by a tragic accident that left many people hurt and families grieving. The news was everywhere and the whole nation felt a deep sadness. Everyone wanted to come together to support those who were affected and to remember those who had lost their lives. The royal family decided to attend a special memorial service held in the heart of the city. This event was meant to honor the victims and give comfort to their families and friends. It was an important moment for the nation, and the royals knew that their presence would bring hope and strength to the people. However, they also understood how heavy this occasion was, filled with sorrow and pain. As the royal family arrived, the atmosphere was quiet and respectful. Many people had gathered to pay their respects, holding flowers and candles. The air was filled with sadness, and tears could be seen on the faces of many attendees. The royals stood together wearing dark clothing as a sign of mourning, their expressions serious and thoughtful. During the ceremony, speeches were made, prayers were said, and moments of silence were observed. The royal family listened carefully, showing their support and empathy. For them, this was not just a public event. It was a deeply personal experience. They too felt the weight of the tragedy and the sorrow in the hearts of their people. Then something unexpected happened. One member of the royal family, usually known for keeping a calm and composed appearance, showed a moment of vulnerability. This person quietly wiped away tears that had begun to fall. It was a rare sight for many, who were used to seeing the family always strong and collected. The tear was not hidden, and the world saw that even royalty could feel pain deeply. This simple but powerful moment touched many people. It reminded everyone that the royal family was not separate from the emotions of the nation. They shared the same grief, the same heartbreak. Their tears were a sign that they cared deeply, not just as leaders but as human beings who understood loss. The media captured this moment and shared it widely. People around the country felt comforted to see their royal family members expressing real feelings. It made the royals more relatable and brought them closer to the public. Many wrote messages of thanks and support, saying that this moment of honesty was brave and beautiful. Behind the scenes, the royal family comforted each other. They supported one another through the sadness. They shared stories about the victims they had met and the families they had spoken to. These private conversations helped them heal and stay strong for the public. In the days that followed, the royal family continued their work, visiting hospitals and meeting those affected by the tragedy. They listened to stories of courage and hope, offering words of kindness and encouragement. These visits were often emotional, but the royals knew how important it was to be there for their people. The family's openness about their feelings helped break the idea that royalty must always hide emotions. It showed that strength can come from being honest and vulnerable. People admired the family not only for their leadership, but also for their humanity. This event also reminded the royal family about the importance of their role in difficult times. They were not just symbols of tradition, but also sources of comfort and unity. Their presence at the memorial helped bring people together and heal a nation's wounds. Even though this was a sad time, the royal family found hope in the resilience of their people. They saw how communities supported each other and how kindness spread in the darkest moments. The family promised to continue working for the good of their country, inspired by the courage they witnessed. This story of shared grief is one that many remember. It teaches that showing emotions is not a weakness but a way to connect deeply with others. It reminds us that everyone, no matter their position, experiences sorrow and needs support. Through this experience, the royal family learned more about themselves and their connection to the people they serve. Their tears became a symbol of empathy and a bridge between tradition and real life. Life inside the royal family's private world is very different from what the public usually sees. While the outside world often only notices their formal appearances, official ceremonies, and carefully planned events, the moments behind closed doors reveal a much warmer, more relaxed and genuine side of the family. In these private spaces, the royal family members can be themselves, without the need to keep a perfect image or follow strict rules. In the family's private homes, the atmosphere changes completely. The grand halls and elegant rooms become places of laughter, casual talks, and simple joys. The family members do not have to stand stiffly or speak formally. They can share stories, tease each other, and enjoy time together like any ordinary family. This behind-the-scenes life is filled with small, meaningful moments that often go unnoticed by the outside world. One close friend of the family, who has known them for many years, shared stories about how the royal family enjoys spending time together during holidays and special occasions. Instead of official ceremonies, they prefer simple gatherings with close relatives. Sometimes they cook meals together, play games, or watch movies. These moments bring happiness and relaxation, allowing the family to forget the pressures that come with their public roles. The family also shows great care and support for each other during difficult times. When one member faces a challenge or sadness, the others come together to offer comfort. They listen carefully, offer advice, and provide a shoulder to lean on. These acts of love and support create a strong bond that helps the family stay united, even when the world outside feels demanding and harsh. In one story, a royal family member was feeling very stressed because of a difficult decision they had to make. Instead of trying to face it alone, they reached out to their siblings and parents. Together, they talked late into the night, sharing their thoughts and feelings. This support helped the family member find the courage to move forward with confidence. It showed that even people in important positions rely on their loved ones for strength. The royal children also grow up learning about family values and kindness. They are taught the importance of caring for one another and being humble, despite their special status. They are encouraged to express their feelings and to seek help when they need it. This approach helps the younger generation grow up with a strong sense of identity and emotional health. A trusted aide who works closely with the family once described how the family members often share private jokes and laugh together during quiet moments. These small signs of happiness remind everyone that beneath the royal titles are real people who enjoy simple pleasures, just like anyone else. Privacy is very important to the royal family. They value their quiet moments away from the cameras and public attention. In these moments, they can relax fully and be themselves without fear of judgment. This privacy helps them recharge and prepares them for the demands of their public duties. Despite the strict public image, the family members do show affection openly in private. Hugs, gentle touches, and kind words are common in their daily lives. This affection strengthens their relationships and creates a warm home environment where everyone feels loved and accepted. The family also uses these private times to reflect on their responsibilities. They discuss ways to help others and plan new projects that can make a difference in society. These conversations are honest and heartfelt, showing the true commitment they have to serving their country. Sometimes, the royal family members invite close friends and trusted advisors to join them in their private moments. These gatherings become opportunities for open discussions, sharing ideas, and learning from each other. The family values these trusted relationships deeply, knowing they provide guidance and friendship. One special tradition the royal family cherishes is celebrating birthdays and anniversaries together. These celebrations are full of joy, music, and laughter. They are moments when the family can forget their formal roles and simply enjoy being together. These traditions help keep the family close and create memories that last a lifetime. Though the public rarely sees this side of the royal family, it is a vital part of who they are. These private moments of love, support, and genuine connection give the family strength to face the world outside. They remind the family members that no matter how public their lives may be, they will always have each other. This behind-the-scenes look at the royal family helps people understand that they are not just symbols or figures in history. They are human beings with hearts, emotions, and relationships just like anyone else. Knowing this makes the public respect them even more. In a world where appearances often matter most, the royal family's private moments show the true power of love and family. These moments teach us that no matter what our roles in life may be, the bonds of family and friendship are what truly keep us strong. The moments when the royal family breaks their usual calm and formal behavior are very special. These times when they show their real feelings are not only surprising but also very important. They help people understand that the royal family members are more than just symbols or public figures. They are real people with emotions, hopes, and struggles. These genuine moments change the way many people think about the royals and bring them closer to the public's hearts. One of the most important things that these moments teach us is about humanity. Everyone has feelings no matter where they come from or what their status is. When the royal family shows kindness, laughter, or even tears, it reminds us that they are just like everyone else. This connection makes them more relatable and helps break down the idea that they live in a world far away from ordinary people. These heartfelt moments also create a powerful legacy for the royal family. Instead of being remembered only for their titles and appearances, they are remembered for their warmth and compassion. People talk about the times when a royal smiled at a child, comforted someone in pain, or showed genuine joy. These stories spread and inspire others to be kind and caring in their own lives. The royal family understands that their role is about more than ceremonies and tradition. It is about being part of the community and supporting those who need help. When they show their true feelings, they become leaders who lead by example. Their actions encourage people to express their emotions and be more open with each other. This legacy of humanity also helps the royal family stay connected to the younger generation. Children and young adults see that their royal family members are not just distant figures, but people who care deeply about the world. This connection encourages young people to feel proud of their heritage and inspired to contribute positively to society. Moreover, these moments help the royal family build trust with the public. Trust is important for any leader, and when people see genuine emotions, they believe that the royal family is honest and sincere. This trust strengthens the bond between the royals and the people, creating a sense of unity and shared purpose. The royal family's willingness to show vulnerability also teaches an important lesson about strength. Many people think that being strong means never showing weakness. But these moments show that real strength comes from being honest about your feelings and having the courage to share them. This lesson is powerful and can help many people in their own lives. Throughout history, the royal family has faced many challenges, but their ability to remain connected to their emotions has helped them endure. Whether it is through joyful celebrations or moments of sorrow, their openness has been a source of comfort and inspiration for many. The public's reaction to these heartfelt moments often goes beyond admiration. It creates a sense of hope. Seeing leaders who are kind, caring, and real gives people hope that society can be better. It reminds them that no matter how difficult life may be, kindness and understanding can make a difference. This hope also encourages people to support charitable causes and work together for the common good. The royal family's example inspires many to volunteer, donate, and help those in need. Their genuine care becomes a catalyst for positive change in communities. The royal family themselves feel the impact of these moments. They know that showing their true selves helps them fulfill their duties with more passion and meaning. It makes their work feel less like a performance and more like a calling. In more private, these moments of honesty and connection are even more important. They help family members support each other and grow stronger together. The love and understanding within the family become a foundation that holds them steady during public challenges. As time goes on, these moments become part of the royal family's story, a story not just of power and tradition, but of love and humanity. They remind everyone that behind every crown is a person who feels deeply and cares deeply. For many, this story is inspiring and comforting. It encourages people to see the royal family in a new light and to remember the value of kindness and authenticity in their own lives. In the end, the royal family's breaks from their formal roles are gifts to the world. They show us the beauty of being human and the strength found in connection. These moments create a legacy that goes beyond history books and ceremonies. They create a legacy of heart.